We got one person who's paying attention. Good morning, everyone. Glad to have you all here with us for our June 2012 membership meeting. How many, by the way, this is your first time attending one of our membership meetings? Would you mind raising your hand? Wow. That's what, about 20%, I'd guess. That's quite good. For those of you who are new, my name's Steve Light. I am the manager of our Public Awareness and Training Department. We generally have 4 membership meetings a year. They're held in different parts of the state to make it convenient for all of the stakeholders to participate in these meetings. The March meeting's usually in the Richmond area, the June meeting here in Hampton Roads, September is in the Roanoke, New River Valley area, and then December is in Fairfax. These meetings are designed for us to give you updates on what we're involved with at the call center, as well as some other things that are going on in damage prevention. Normally, that's what our agenda is. However, the June meeting is just slightly different. June is our official annual membership meeting where we conduct some business that's related to the call center, specifically, in this case, the election of officers to our board. And our sound guy will be here in a few minutes. With that, we are deviating just for a few moments from our normal agenda to conduct the business meeting part of this. So at the moment, I'll call the meeting to order and turn the meeting over to Jim Allen, our Secretary-Treasurer.
Well, welcome everybody. It's good to see you all again this year. As Steve mentioned, we are about to conduct our annual elections. And as we've done in the past, we are trying to elect 5 board members to 3-year extended terms, or in the case of one board member, we're actually electing him to his first 3-year term as a director for VUPS. This is a very, very important process because, as you know by now, VUPS is probably the premier call center in the United States and probably in the world. And what you all do here is very, very important in terms of safety of our residents, the people in the state of Virginia, as well as our infrastructure. And so to do that, you really need some high quality, good caliber people to keep this thing going and keep it going smoothly. And we do have that, and that's what this process is really all about, making sure that we have that elected to our board of directors. In order to do that, we have to have what is called a quorum. Quorum right now is 10% of our membership. And right now we have about 500 members, voting members with VUPS. So obviously with mathematics that comes to about 50 votes. And this whole process started back in May when our CEO, Rick Povarsky, sent out a letter to all of our voting membership inviting you here and also asking that you fill out a proxy or a vote online. So we've tallied the results of those proxies, and we'll add those to the ballots that some of you have picked up today and have filled out. But before we get into that, I would like to read a little bit about each one of our directors that are being voted in. First, we have Richard K. Wood. Richard is the Salem District Administrator for VDOT. The Salem District, located in southwest Virginia, is comprised of 12 counties, 9,200 miles of roadway, and about 1,000 VDOT employees. As administrator, he oversees road maintenance, construction, and operations. Prior to serving as the district administrator, Richard was a resident engineer for the city of Petersburg, where he managed preliminary engineering, construction, and land development programs. Richard graduated from the University of Virginia with a bachelor's degree in civil engineering, and he graduated from Virginia Tech with a master's in civil engineering. Our next electee is David Cosby. David is the president of Sovereign Paving Incorporated, which he and his business partner Kenny Tyree started in May of 1996. Sovereign Paving performs the majority of their work for utility contractors. As president, David is responsible for bidding, contract administration, and other administrative duties. David has also served on the RAMCA board for a period of 8 years, and he was its president in 2006 and 2007. David graduated from the Virginia Commonwealth University in 1972 with an associate's degree in engineering technology. Next, we have Joe Kusura. And Joe has served VUPS since its inception, having represented the excavator community in the Northern Virginia region when the Commonwealth was still split into 2 call centers. He has been a safety director for land development, heavy highway, and excavation companies in the Northern Virginia area for over 20 years. And he's also been a Virginia OSHA inspector. Joe is currently the safety coordinator for George Mason University, where he continues to develop plans for working around buried utility lines. Joe has his BS in accounting from Brenau University, and he is an OSHA construction outreach instructor. The next electee is Ray Emmure. For the past 7 years, Ray has served as the president of the Virginia Cable Telecommunications Association, which is the state trade association that represents Virginia's cable industry. Ray's principal responsibilities are representing Virginia's cable industry before the Virginia General Assembly, as well as the United States Congress. Ray serves on the Governor's Rural Broadband Advisory Council, as well as the Virginia State Corporation Commission's Public Affairs Committee on Utility Safety Awareness. Ray also serves on the St. Mary's Hospital Community Affairs Committee and the Benedictine High School Athletic Foundation. Ray received his bachelor's degree from Mary Washington College, and he has a certification from the School of Bank Management at the University of Virginia. And finally, I'm not sure if we have a picture for him. We do not, but kind of use your imagination here. And unfortunately, I don't think he's with us today either. But Scott OConnell, he's the newest member of our electees. And Scott is the owner and president of Benchmark Construction, based in Powhatan County, where he manages every aspect of the company's operations, ranging from on-site activities to payroll. He also is the owner of OConnell Construction, where he is the general contractor for commercial and residential projects. His commercial projects include the construction of steel buildings up to 12,000 square feet, and the residential projects consist of construction of new single-family homes as well as home additions. Scott graduated from Virginia Tech with his BS in building construction with a minor in business. And he is a Class A licensed contractor with builder designation. He is VDOT Erosion and Sediment Control certified. He's Virginia Work Safety Zone certified. And he's certified as a Virginia Responsible Land Disturber. That's just to give you some idea of the caliber and the talent of the people that we're looking to put on the VUPS Board of Directors to continue what we have going on and to improve it into the future. At this point, what I would like to do is call for any ballots. Anyone that picked up a ballot outside and has filled it out but has not turned it in, we can have someone come by, pick it up, and we'll go outside and do a tally and bring them back in and let you know how well these electees fared. Okay? So does anyone have a ballot? Just raise your hand and we'll have somebody come by and pick it up. Okay? We got them all? Thank you, Steve. Okay, after having duly counted all the ballots and proxies that we received, I'm here to inform you that we, in fact, did have a quorum. We did meet the 10% of our membership, and that the 5 electees that we mentioned earlier have been elected to extended terms going through 2015. Before, hold applause. We also want to recognize the fact that we have several other board members here, current board members, and past board members that we'd also like to recognize. But at first, let's give a round of applause to those who have been reelected to the board. And at this time, I would like to have any present or past board members that are in the room, please stand and be recognized for the outstanding work that you've done for VUPS. It's like David's a little shy, but that's okay. That concludes our formal part of the regular meeting. I'm going to turn it back over to Steve for the continuation of the membership meeting.